So, hey everyone, I'm Greg from HelloGbye, and this is Sam. And we're a new travel app that launched on the App Store in March. It's a travel app that definitely encapsulates machine learning and AI because with HelloGbye, you can literally just text your travel plans to our technology and create an itinerary in just a few seconds. So as it pertains to AI and machine learning, we've created a technology that is semantic. So when we talk about semantic, we talk about NLP, or semantic natural language parsing. And that basically means we can understand your conversation as it pertains to travel. So if you're talking to us, we're fully powered by AI. There's no people involved. It's all digital. We understand what you're talking about. But we're also what we call sentient, in the sense that if you say to us, fly me to Chicago on Sunday, and then you come back and say, show me flights in the afternoon, or show me flights on Air Canada, or show me the cheapest flights. You don't have to say, show me flights from this date to this date, or give it more instructions like you would typically when you're on other travel sites where you have forms and fields. So with that sentience, our goal is to go from being a digital assistant to being a digital travel agent, where we will have the understanding and the context of the conversation, where we can go from being reactive to just answering a question to being proactive, in the sense that we will provide you with recommendations. And as you can see on the slide here, we're very excited to announce that we've partnered with American Express. And when you use HelloGbye to search for your travel for flights and hotels, your hotel recommendations are being powered by American Express's big data tent, matched with your geodemographic profile. So it will look for what people like you would typically stay in based on your postal code and huge sets of data. So what I would love to do is show you how HelloGbye works. And one of the biggest values that HelloGbye provides to travelers is saving people time. So I'm going to show you how you can take 6 searches and do it in one search. And instead of spending 30 minutes trying to plan this search, for example, you can do it in 3 minutes. So I've got Sam over here, who's my demoer. And you can download the app from the App Store. You can use it on your computer. We're launching Android for all those Android users in the fall, so we'll have Android soon. But here's an example of how the application works.
Oh, sorry, my computer powered down.
Sam's computer powered down. Just in time. Okay, so let's say I'm going to Vegas. I could say something like, fly me to Vegas on August the 12th for 3 nights, staying at a 5-star hotel on the Strip, then to Chicago. Okay, so I'm just using natural language. Sam's typing pretty fast here. And notice that this query is very natural. It's something that you would typically speak to your travel agent about, or if you're in the business world, you talk to your executive assistant, and he or she would go and get this done for you. So Sam's going to do that. He's going to search for this itinerary. Now, if you were trying to do this on supplier airline direct site or an OTA site like Expedia, you'd literally have to do 3 searches. You'd have to search for a one-way flight on Air Canada, then go to hotels.com to do a search for hotels, right? And then you'd have to look for another one-way flight from Vegas to Chicago, probably on United or American Airlines. But with HelloGbye, I've created this fully scheduled itinerary in about 14 seconds, and you can see that you're given these options. And before I go into the options, let's make it a little bit more complicated. So you'll see at the bottom here we have companions. So Sam, just click on companions. With HelloGbye, you can plan travel with up to 9 people at once. I'm just going to add Sam to the trip. So Sam, let's just say Sam will join me in Vegas for 3 nights, staying at the Bellagio. You're going to live it up, Sam. Then fly to, let's say, New York business class. So Sam's going to type that in. So with HelloGbye, you can be as vague as you want. You can just say, show me flights to New York tomorrow, or I want to stay at 4-star hotels in Vegas. Or you can be what's called specific. You can be what's called intentional. So as soon as you're intentional, if you say, I want to stay at the Bellagio, or I want to fly business class, it overrides your preferences. And one of the really cool things that you can do online today is if you're doing one-way flights, you can typically only do one fare class. So you have to have all your one-way flights or multi-city flights at economy, or all your multi-city flights as business. With HelloGbye, you can do a combination of economy flights and business class flights. And we've just created a fully scheduled itinerary here, a multi-passenger, multi-leg trip with flights and hotels in 2 or 3 minutes. We haven't even booked it yet, but I can tell on the timer we're doing pretty well. So now if I want to see different options, it knows Sam is coming from LA. You can just swipe Sam on the tiles to see different flight options ranked by price. And if you want more details of the options that you get, you can just tap the tile, see more flights, and sort by filters, sort by duration, sort by number of stops, sort by airline. With hotels, similarly, you can swipe to see more options. And you'll notice that we have preferred rates. So if you are a frequent traveler and you travel a lot, you can sign up to our premium service for $19 a month. First month is free. And you can get up to 60% off a night on hotels. We've partnered with Priceline. You also get 2% cash back on all your hotel bookings. And if you want more options, Sam, click on the tile for hotels. And you can see hotels that are nearby if you just tap on that. We've integrated with Google Maps, so you can see hotels on the interface. But the interface is great. It's a very simple interface. It's designed for millennials, for frequent travelers, for luxury travelers who are on the go and who want that digital assistant in the palm of their hand 24/7 all the time. And if you're happy with this itinerary, you can go ahead, check out, and you're done. So it's a fully digital platform that's end-to-end. Without any people, there are no people in the entire process. And the vision of the company is not only to be a B2C application, but also to empower travel agencies to make the booking experience better for their consumers, for their travelers, or travel management companies, or businesses alike. So with that, that's the end of my demo. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Greg. I'll
Lots of
run
questions,
this
so I'll let you
mic around.
Do that. Yeah.
So, what are the questions? Back there. I'll have you on a tether.
So my first question is, how did you train the NLP? Did you have a lot of human validation of what you're seeing?
We started off with about 1,800 routines to understand the way in which the queries are asked. And then what we ended up doing is we used our data from our customer base to understand the ways in which people ask things. In HelloGbye 2.0, the next version, it will be a lot more automated with heuristics. So the way in which I ask for travel might be different from the way you ask for travel, but ultimately you get the same result. So as we get more and more data, we get more and more accurate. When we launched, our accuracy was about 4 in 10 requests we understood back in March. Now we're up to about 8, 7.5. So it's getting there. We'll be almost perfect in a couple of weeks.
How do you make money and how do you retain your customers?
What's that?
How do you make money and how do you retain your customers?
So we make money 2 ways. So we make money on commissions from bookings. So if you book through us and you sign up for free, we make commissions on flights and hotels. If you sign up for our premium version and pay $19 a month, we make commissions on flights and hotels in addition to our subscription revenue. If you're a small business and you pay $200 a month for up to 25 travelers, we make money on that as well. In terms of retention, we're constantly trying to improve the application and make it better. Offer offers, but we really believe that a good experience will retain more and more customers. So we're just training the application and making it better and better.
All right, so we go. Time for one more.
Hi, so my question is basically with people that will book through this and all of a sudden, oh my God, I actually made a mistake, I don't know what to do, and they don't want to go back to the interface because it might be not as intuitive, let's say, or they just want to speak with a person. Do you have something that allows for
Absolutely.
that?
If you're like my mother, you like to just call
Yeah.
the call center just to say hi. So we actually work in Canada. We work with a fulfillment agency called Flight Network that has 24/7 support. So if you ever want to speak to a person, you can call us through Flight Network and they'll assist you. But one last thing I wanted to say, one of the key things that HelloGbye does for business travelers is automate changes. So if you make an itinerary, you book an itinerary, now you want to change it, say you want to cancel your flight because your meeting changed, you can do that all through the application. You don't have to speak to the airline, you don't have to speak to an agent. So our whole goal is to avoid having to speak to people. For people, that's the last leg, usually. People don't really want to be on the phone with the call center. So if we can avoid it, we do. We automate what we can. But if you do want to speak to someone, by all means, you can call 24/7. Okay. Any more questions? Or do I have any time?